roneshdhawra's question focuses on the fact that Taliban forces have significantly moved from Afghanistan into Pakistan. Do we envisage sending troops into Pakistan along the lines that we have done in Afghanistan? I think we need to be very clear that the two countries are very, very different. In Afghanistan, we had 30 years of a failed state, of a succession of wars and conflict, which meant that in Afghanistan there was essentially no functioning state when the United Nations decided to mandate the NATO forces to go into Afghanistan and deal with the dual problem of the Taliban aiding and abetting Al-Qaeda, and Al-Qaeda planning dreadful terrorist acts against Britain and many other countries. The situation in Pakistan is very different. The situation in Pakistan is we have a government of Pakistan that now are very, very determined to take on the internal terrorist threat themselves. They have both the government and the security forces that have the capacity to do that. So it's not necessary for the international community to, in a sense, take over the responsibility of what would normally be expected of a government. But the international community needs to support the government of Pakistan in exercising the necessary political will to take on the fundamentalist threat that exists from within Pakistan's border. Of course, alongside that, though, we have to recognize that Pakistan faces many genuine internal challenges of its own to do with the economy, to do with poverty, to do with inequality. So, as well as supporting the government of Pakistan to take decisive action against the internal terrorist threat, which also threatens the rest of the world, we're also there to give Pakistan help in terms of its economy, in terms of the creation of jobs, in terms of moving its basic services for its ordinary people forward. We've got a development program of £665 million over 4 years through our Department for International Development, which is focused on economic and social reform in Pakistan. So we support strongly the government of Pakistan in their attempts to bring security and stability to their own country. But whilst they're doing that, we also recognize our responsibility to support economic and social reform, which in the end will again strengthen the authority, the legitimacy of the government in terms of their own people, and will ensure that the people of Pakistan feel that they have a stake in a much better future.